Oh yeah.
I'm intrigued. You haven't given me any thoughts on this.
No, I haven't. Malcolm and Marie. Bffp.
What is up, guys? Continuity crew back again with another Streaming Junkies.
Again.
Today, we're talking about Malcolm and Marie. Little, I feel like, early Valentine's Day present this movie was.
I'm Win.
Oh, yeah, I'm Will. That's Win. Wow, he actually said his name. Kind of barely. I don't know if it picked it up, but talk about Malcolm and Marie. Let me pull it up on the good old internet.
Interwebs.
I already had it pulled up, and then you made me look up Cherry.
Why? Why did you look up Cherry?
Its release date.
Oh yeah, I forgot. The Tom Holland one.
God.
Yeah, that movie was made like 3 years ago actually. It's 2021. Isn't that crazy? It feels like 2018 was like 2 years ago.
Except it was 3.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah. Malcolm and Marie. Starring 2 people.
Literally.
And I'm going to just go ahead and say it's great. It's Malcolm is John David Washington. Marie, Zendaya. And this is directed by, I believe it is Sam Levinson.
A white guy.
Yes.
What movies he's made?
We looked this up. Assassination Nation. He wrote for Euphoria. Okay, this is a sequel to Euphoria, right?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Like, straight up, like, they talk about how when she was 20 and she got overdosed and all this. Like, okay, come on now. Is it? Yeah. I haven't seen all of Euphoria, so maybe that doesn't make sense. I don't know.
Malcolm and Marie is about a director and what is it? A girlfriend? What is
a girlfriend? Yeah, a director and his girlfriend's relationship is tested after they return home from his movie premiere and await critics' responses. Okay, so that's the movie. I mean,
literally, that's it.
That's it. But I almost kind of want to do this film report style. Go check out our other film reports. It's a book report, but on a film.
Okay.
But
yeah,
who do you like more, or do you feel like you sided with more in this?
Sided with?
Because literally, I felt like I flipped back and forth, and I feel like it's very controversial. If you,
yeah, I don't know.
Like, okay, well, then we don't have to side. That's fine.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna say it, because either one is like dangerous.
They're both ruthless.
Yeah.
Like, but it's also like, I can't like materialize in my head an argument with a girlfriend or something like right now, but like it's real. Like you're like, it kind of takes you into a moment like, oh gosh, I feel like I've said stuff like this. Damn. Oh God.
We're both horrible people.
Hey, dude. Okay, John. Okay, I'm gonna just I side kind of with Zendaya more. Like she's mean, but God, John David Washington, some of the shit he said.
Yeah, that was pretty fucked up.
Oh,
a lot of them were pretty fucked up.
But like
he needs to calm
but
down.
But that's the thing. Like there's always someone who takes it to that next level and like arguments and stuff. And that's why I felt like it was so. If you have ever been in an argument with a significant other, watch this movie.
God.
But not with them.
I think I might actually do I might actually do agree with Zendaya here.
Like, dude, okay. So whole thing about this movie. Dude should have just thanked her. That's it.
I think there's some level of like his like selfishness and narcissism there. Like,
oh man,
I don't think he recognized at all.
Yeah, so like John David Washington, Malcolm is his character. He is a narcissist, like straight up.
Yeah, I mean that's in the world of like,
but also like
and writers.
But she loves him for it. Like that's the whole thing of this. They still love each other.
Yeah,
like and it's so.
This movie was straight up just like performance. This was more performance focused than
their performances are incredible.
Yeah, because like it doesn't really technically move forward. It just kind of stays in one place.
Yes.
This entire time, except just the dialogue just kind of like goes back and forth. So I do want to say that this was a performance piece, and I think this could be great for both of them. Honestly,
I think this will push both of their careers forward. I mean, it's not like they don't already have one. Like John David Washington was just in a Nolan movie as literally the protagonist, titled The Protagonist.
I think this movie is a great example of any other movie that tries to do like romantic stuff and like has 2 people arguing. Like,
and it's almost
a lot of those are childish, but this one
romanticized, or even some of them are for a laugh.
Yeah,
this is like
up and down,
nitty gritty, down in the trenches, like punching each other in the throat.
Yeah. See, I love their arguments in this movie because, like, I like, you know, at one point he was eating mac and cheese while he was bitching at it,
and she literally calls him out for it too. And
I was, you know, the entire time I was like, call him out, do it.
It's like, you're literally sitting there. It's like, and it's, you can see both sides at some point, and they're just like, I don't know, it's insane.
That's what's painful about this movie is like you can see yourself in either one of them. You know what I mean? Like,
in separate moments, and that's something that I think is so genius about the movie. It's just so back and forth, like, and it's you don't know who to side with. There's no really good guy or bad guy at one given moment, maybe, but throughout the entire movie, not really. And so my favorite scene has to be when he goes on that rant about movies and stuff.
That's me.
Okay, literally, I just finished it, and I was watching it with someone, and I told them this is literally whenever like I say like, oh, I like Batman versus Superman, and one's like, why, yelling at me, and I'm just like, I thought it was a good movie. And you just go, I'm like, that's win. Well, holy crap.
I'm only like that with like very like super specific movies.
Yeah.
Like, other movies could fuck off sometimes, but like when it's movies like Batman v Superman or any movies,
it's like, what? You're passionate about just film.
How frustrating.
Oh, I mean, I feel
Superman
like I've been the same way with certain stuff. Like, go watch Our Friend review. Like, go watch that. That shows passion for both of us. Like, yeah,
I think we just had fun in that. That review, we just had fun. That's it.
But
his frustration was definitely like that. That is definitely something like I do that with my mom sometimes when talking about politics. Because like sometimes, you know, like we'd be talking about the dumbest shit, and I just go off, and like 10 minutes later, I'm like, what the fuck did I just say?
Oh yeah, he's just like, and then he just like gives up, and like that they both kind of do it, and I feel like it's very relatable, even just in life. Like, you're just kind of like pooped, you're just done, like, with whatever's going on in the moment, and like, I don't know, it's just as this movie, it's just really good, like the dialogue, and another thing, the cinematography is really good, like, so. Certain movies you can tell, like, you feel like they're on a set in a house or whatever. I swear we saw every corner of this house, and I thought that was really cool for because that's all they are at is this house. But like, I feel like we saw the outside, the inside, and we literally know where they are at and can feel like, oh, they're going here. Oh, one of my favorite things John David Washington would do, or I feel like, but no, it was mostly him. He'd come in and then like leave the room and then come back and have something else to say. I'm like, feel that.
I think the best and worst thing about this movie is like the fact that how realistic it is. I say that it's like the best and worst thing is because, like, you know, with movies, like, you want to be away from the realistic aspect of your life, but at the same time, like, watching this movie and having kind of a relatable like story with it, it just kind of takes you in.
Yeah, and I feel like the situation maybe not, but their dialogue, it's like. You can connect. What?
I think the only person that I have a problem with dialogues and stuff is Zendaya. Like, don't get me wrong.
No,
her performance was great. Like, she, I think, you know, this we've seen a side of her that we haven't seen before.
Yes.
I just think that like some of her delivery was just kind of eh.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Like, and. Not that John David Washington was perfect or anything, like, but he was really, really good.
Yeah, it wasn't as strong as John David Washington.
Yes, and in comparison, and I feel like it's supposed to be kind of her character in a sense. She's kind of, I think that she even says it like, "Oh, they see me as meek or something."
Yeah.
And so her performance almost kind of is. So, and maybe that's just kind of the character playing. So maybe it is a good job. She did what she was supposed to do.
I like the part where she took the knife.
Dude,
like, that was a whole other level.
Oh yeah, I thought
she was serious.
I was like, she's not serious. She's not serious. But I kept being like, oh, is she? Oh, she's not. She's not. Oh, is she?
Yeah, she started talking about antidepressants. I'm like, listen, I've been like engaged with this entire movie, like the entire time I was engaged, and then this showed up, and I'm like, It's 5 a.m. I'm too tired for this right now.
God, it's I don't know.
Listen, that's the only problem that I have with this movie. Everything else was great, like the set, the
choice for black and white was genius.
Yeah.
If it was in color, it wouldn't. Minus like at least 2 on my rating. Okay. I'm not like straight up like there's some shots even like I'm just like that wouldn't look good. Like it just like of course it was probably a not personal choice, but like a choice to give it that style, give it that feel. And he kind of Malcolm even mentions some of that stuff in film, and I love that about this movie too. That he talks about movies. I'm like, we talked about that movie.
I definitely. The reason why like it sucks because like John David Washington's kid Malcolm is a shitty person.
A little bit.
I side with Zendaya more, but at the same time, I can't like some of the shit he says.
I'm like, okay,
it's true.
It's both of them. It's like good point. I kind of want to rewatch this and not be like invested emotionally. Just be like, okay, like a divorce lawyer, like a mediator. I was like, okay.
No, they have a very toxic relationship.
Just a little.
It kind of reminds me of someone.
Hey, been there, done that. We out of that now. We out of that.
Same.
Oh boy. But I don't know. I want to talk more about this movie, but it's very straightforward.
Yeah, it's very clean and cut clean, whatever.
It's clean cut. I don't know. It's
know.
a nice shape. I don't know.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. The set dressing, the way they were,
the music.
The music was great.
It was done by Labyrinth. You know that artist. Oh, you probably know some of his songs. Beneath Your Beautiful. See beneath your beautiful.
I don't know.
Well, I ain't gonna play it, but you should check him out. I feel like you'd like him. He, I guess, picked the songs and they were great. Yeah. Little, what's his name? Get on Chadwick Boseman, James Brown, right?
Yeah. James Brown.
Yeah, they're the like first song I think is James Brown.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah,
they played. Yeah, I remember that. Also, another technical stuff. Technical stuff. I was wrong because like in the trailer React, I said that they used the red cameras and stuff from like Citizen Kane. They used an ARRI Alexa, not an ARRI Alexa, but an ARRI film camera, which is pretty cool because it's pretty old school. I don't know. I'm just talking out of my ass at this point.
Just keep talking. I'm looking at these reviews.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I looked at the reviews after this. There's this one Asian dude from LA Times. It's funny because like, in the movie he was talking about how like some white girl was like giving him a review.
Yeah.
And then LA Times LA Times gave him like a bad review for this movie. Like literally, they gave him a Metacritic score of like 33.
I'm seeing an average. So let's rate this. I'm seeing an average about a 7, and some are like 10. Like it's really, really good. But some people are just like, they just don't get it.
No,
they say, they argue for an hour and a half, and then that's the movie. Which, yes, you're correct, but there's more to it than that.
I think this is more for a movie for people who can relate to it.
I guess, yeah, it is. Has its specific audience.
Yeah, in a way, and I like that. The one thing that I also don't like about this movie is that like, it's very meta and self-aware, but it's got its own justifications, and I kind of didn't like that because like it's just they're talking about all this shit about like because of like this and that and then they do it in the movie basically. It basically justifies itself.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like I don't think it makes it any better that they do that. However, just for the dialogue itself and not thinking too much about it, I think it's great that they talked about it.
See, reviews are making me upset. Like the 6s, the 10s, the 7s, I'm like, all right. And then I see like a 1, and they're just like, oh, they just yelled at each other for an hour. Okay, yeah. And you probably watch Die Hard, and you see John McClane crawl through an elevator for 30 minutes or whatever. Like, yes, movies are going to have specific themes. Get over it.
Is there trivia for this movie? I'm kind of curious.
I'll check it out.
I can't open my IMDb because it's not connected to the internet, or it's not connecting to the internet. I don't know why.
This film was shot during COVID. Yes.
Yes, we know that because they had to quarantine for 2 weeks.
The entire movie was filmed in black and white. Thanks.
Yeah, we knew
Thanks. One of the first films to be written, directed. Yes, it's all about the code. The age difference is 12 years
between David.
Yeah, 12 years. And then Zendaya apparently refuted the criticism by saying people just aren't ready to see her as an adult.
That's true.
Yeah. Malcolm
but
mentions.
Those are people who haven't seen like Euphoria.
Oh, Malcolm mentions that a critic he's the next Spike Lee. Malcolm's actor John David Washington worked with Lee on BlacKkKlansman. Go check out our BlacKkKlansman video.
Yeah, I remember thinking that. I was like,
crossover. But I don't know. Any final thoughts on Malcolm and Marie?
I give this movie a 7.
I'm giving it an 8.
6 or a 7.
I see why, to be honest.
Great.
6 or 7, and I'm giving it an 8 probably because I can relate to it a little too much.
And I know this.
Yeah, so
I give it a 6 or a 7 because just because of it just talks about itself way too much, and it doesn't technically it doesn't technically say it straight up, but this movie literally. It's just about itself. Yeah, honestly, and it's completely fine. It's just not the movie that I was expecting,
and it's not for everyone. This is exactly what I expected.
Oh, okay.
So I wasn't disappointed. It lived up to everything.
I'm not disappointed at all.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying for other people.
Yeah, for sure.
I enjoyed it, and it's just not for everyone. But anyway, Malcolm Marie, I would recommend it. I don't think this is gonna be up for awards or anything. It's not that good.
It'll try to.
It'll try, but I don't think it will be. It's just I don't know. We'll see.
John D. Washington might be able to
actor. I could see it.
Yeah.
There's no supporting actor.
That's true. Shit. The first movie there's probably other movies.
No, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think this might go for a run.
They'll try. Yeah, I mean Netflix will push it probably. Yeah. So we'll see.
This is what I do want to say that this is a true kind of art film. Because you take something like The Joker's.
I've never considered Joker an art film.
Yeah, but that's what they were going for, and that's what frustrated me about that. Because you know what I mean. I don't know if.
Well, I'll just agree with you on that shit. That's not an art film.
We'll talk about that at some point. But yeah, that's the only
Joker
thing.
Maybe next month if we could squeeze it in.
Yeah, we'll probably. I mean, it does come out next month.
Snyder Cut. Yeah. Film Report Week.
Yeah. No, DC Week.
Yeah. Probably. We'll probably do that. Yeah. Maybe do a Kong Week with that too.
Yeah.
At the end of them. Yeah. Okay. We're planning next month on camera. But anyways, Malcolm Marie, I recommend it if you have been in a toxic relationship. Go watch it. It's great. But
just a dumb thing.
Anyways. That's our Malcolm Marie review analysis. Ending explained. He says I'm sorry, and then they probably get married and divorced, and then married and divorced, just like he said.
Not gonna lie, I thought she died or killed herself.
Oh yeah, I thought for a second.
I sat there, I was like, please don't.
The tension in this movie is really, really good for what it is. But anyways, Malcolm Marie, go watch it if you want. It did not okay. But anyways, we've been the Continuity Crew. I'm Will.
I'm Wayne.
We'll see y'all in the next one. We love movies. We love y'all. But also check out our socials. iTunes, Spotify. We got these up on there. Go check them out. They come out a little early too. So if you want.
Yeah. This is probably going to come out early.
So yeah, check them out. See them down below.
If you're listening now, hey, you're first to hear this. What's up?
Hey.
Hi.
Bye. We love movies. We love y'all. Bye.
That's it?
Yep. Bye. I already said it. I said it before.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice. Well.